Alright, guys. We are back for another Dokkan battle video. Today's the day of discussion videos, okay? Thoughtful discussion videos centered around the granddaddy of them all. Not the Rose Bowl, right? Is what that's a reference to, right? Brent Musburger, the granddaddy of them all, the Rose Bowl? That's what I'm thinking of, right? And blah, 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 blah. Any, like, American fans have no idea. I'm talking about college football. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I do kind of, like, I mentioned this recently. I do think right now he kind of is at, like, the top of, like the really hype characters, right? Like, he's up there. Like, in that highest tier, I don't even think UI Goku really anymore is in the highest tier of hype. He used to be when he was fresh. But, I mean, these days, maybe it's arc after arc after arc. They just spammed UI or whatever. He just doesn't feel like he's up there, man, with some of these top tier fusions. Beast is probably just barely hanging on to that top tier of hype. Maybe he's not even there anymore. But, I mean, Gogeta feels like the one. So, right now, just focusing on all aspects of Gogeta and Omega. I think it's the smartest thing to do. I mean, we're not really getting a lot of Omega. Well, I guess this video is mostly talking about Omega, really. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, now is the time to talk about this. Dokkan really should do the same name linking update. Remember, they teased us with a monster update coming in August, leading to the Tanabata celebration, or the celebration that's going to replace the Tanabata celebration. Now, do I think that, the same name update is coming? Not necessarily. I mean, it could. But I think it would be huge. I mean, once upon a time, you could not even run multiple of the same name characters on a team. So, what I'm going to do is we're just going through, like 2025 releases, right? And then look at kind of like the same name clashing they had with another good character. Could you imagine how much more effective this guy would have been if we could just directly pair him with this guy? It would have helped at least a bit. I mean, turn one, this guy able to go slot one. You could, easily get his revive up. It would have made things a lot more effective, especially during the 10th anniversary itself on this Universe's Travel Saga. Like, this guy was, like, one of the best units on Universe's Travel Saga, especially for that Goku and Frieza fight, right? Like, people... I saw this with a lot of talk about Tech UI Goku for the Goku and Frieza fight, even though that's not even what he was designed for, and, like, he dropped, and it's the Blue Kaioken Goku Evolution Blue Vegeta fight, right? Like, people lose sight of these things. 10th anniversary started with this guy. One reason this guy got such a negative reputation is because he's weak to all... The thing about this guy, he's weak to all boss mechanics, right? Toxic mechanics, AoEs, locking, all that type of shit. And the Goku and Frieza fight is filled with that stuff. Right? I think first run we took this guy into the Goku and Frieza fight, 17 locked him in slot 1 and killed him before we could do anything. Like, I'm pretty sure that did happen. I'd have to go back and double check the video. But, that was brutal. Being able to have this guy there and their linking would make such a difference. I just quite simply think it would make the game more fun at this point, right? Like, we used to, again, not be able to even run two of the same name character on the team. We can't for EZAs. I don't think that's an issue, right? I mean, if they want to make EZA slightly harder with that, sure, not a big deal. But they did that update. It was after the 6th anniversary. Yeah, it was very shortly after this guy dropped. Kind of like the EX, like, thank you bonus type thing they gave out at the end of the anniversary. That year they announced that we could run, multiple of the same name characters on a team, which is huge. So, now, I think it's only rightfully so, they should make it to where these same name characters link up. I think that the environment of the game, where we're simultaneously having EZAs and Super EZAs, I just think, the fun factor of the game itself would go up if they could just drop, these two together and they link up. I mean, nowadays, too, the argument of, if people could do that, they'd just run a team of 6 Vegetos, yeah, let them, right? Let's just have the same name characters link up, man. And let's look at how that has kind of hurt some teams this year already. The 2 Janembas, that would certainly be awesome, right? This guy could go turn 1, he'd go in slot 2, and then this guy could, be in slot 1. I mean, the Janembas have such a strong link set. Think about how good this would be for, like, Cell characters, right? Majin Buu characters. This would be such an impactful update for villains. It is funny how so many of these things end up being a thing that would really help villains. Like, Super EZA, I mean, I know we have, some good good super class, super EZAs and stuff here and there, but villain super EZAs, like, it's the villain savior mechanic, for real. So there's that. Then we've also got Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. These two drop together. Now, I mean, them not being able to link together was not the biggest deal. I mean, this guy was mostly a slot 2 character. I remember running him a lot in slot 1 during 10th anniversary, though. Just because, 10th anniversary LRs, they took a couple of turns to get into slot 1 mode. And this guy early in those fights was pretty easily able to go into slot 1. This one isn't really like so much of a big deal. And there's so many, like this Gohan is just like your traditional Super Saiyan link set character. Like, look at this, right? So it's not like we're not losing really anything out of these guys not being able to link, because this is just your traditional Super Saiyan link set, right? Then we move on to this. This one is significant, hugely. Now, I mean, I don't know. It wasn't the biggest deal, but certainly seeing Path to Power Kid Goku on Tao's team, it's like, man, yeah, like he really does feel and seem quite a bit better, quite a bit stronger on, Mercenary Tao's team. These guys being able to link together, and I mean, the power you would generate, like 20% attack, 7% attack and defense, 20% defense there. Like, I mean, they share, is it all 7? Would they share all 7? Close. That one has Kamehameha instead of Saiyan lineage. Yeah, dude, they would share so much power. Like imagine how much, maybe more fun running this guy would have been for players, back for Saiyan Day if we could just run these two directly together. And that's where, like, it would just help the game so much overall. All the releases would be easier to run, better. I just think it's, again, an update that's more fun. And many times this year, they have done this, right? They, LR PyCon, and then we got the EZA PyCon, same thing. Now, sure, these guys can link together once LR PyCon transforms, right? But, I mean, even if they were able to link together turn 1, that would be a huge asset. Then we get the Taos. I mean, this Tao is, I'm not the biggest fan of him anyway, but to be fair, the Tao team is not exactly struggling for ki, or really struggling for orbs. I mean, we could generate a lot of orbs and give it to this guy. And, I mean, if we look at the link set, like the partners that this guy's got, this might have been a massive buff for Tao if we could run this guy as well in slot 2. Because this guy could go slot 1, very fine. And then this guy could go in slot 2. Like, it might have made a difference. It might have really made a difference. And then we get to, the 2 TNs. This doesn't really matter so much, but it was yet another example of them. They did this a lot this year, where we've had like a Part 2 LR or a Dokkan Fest, and then they've EZA'd literally the same name character. And, I mean, this is something that's just going to continue to happen, too, because now it really looks like this guy's going to EZA, and we know it's standalone Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Especially, the definitive proof, by the way, is right here. I mean, there's so much evidence already pointing to it, but this was the final definitive proof that it literally is Omega Shenron and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. These are just the LR arts right there. So Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Omega Shenron, like that's what their actual like LR card art is, right? Like that's what they're going to be looking like turn 1. So, like this guy is not, oh, here you go. Let's lower that zoom down a little bit. Wait, more. One more? All right, yeah, that's still feels a little messed up. There we go. That's better. But yeah, Yeah, let's go to this too. These guys are not going to be able to link together, which is going to be a bummer. I mean, there's probably going to be a lot of like really good characters we'll be able to have around, but I mean, it's just simply put a bummer. I would like Dokkan to really look at this. I mean, imagine, damn dude, like they talked about, oh, there's a big update. You know, it's going to be more difficult, like on like old phones, right? Like I don't know, like it's definitely not gonna be, the game is not gonna be intensive on phones the way Legends is with ground battles, right? There's no way. But like, imagine if this big update, you know, for Tanabata, same name linking and friend system revamp, like just how much better would the game be? So much better. It would be so much more enjoyable to play. There's no way they can't sit here and think like, man, like we're 10 years in, you know, maybe we don't get as many new players in as we used to. Maybe we could do something, right? Like maybe we could make the game a little bit more enjoyable to play. Maybe we could make that tutorial, which is horrible, a little bit easier to understand. Like, you know, going through the Dokkan Beginner's Guide with Iron Cane, I mean, I did feel like the tutorial, I mean, they certainly, I mean, you know, no offense to the GOAT, Iron Cane, but like, I mean, do you guys think the tutorial did a good job for him? Dude, Iron, I love you, man. Where's the funny one? Yeah, dude. Wait, I got it. Wait. Look, dude, look at Iron's face right there. Hold on. Yeah, man. There's our boy Iron King, dude. All right, guys, that's a little Christmas gift for y'all right at the end of this video, dude. I'm gonna make that a tweet, man. Anyway, all right, I love you guys, man. I'm out of here, dude. Same name update, Dokkan. Come on, chop. Let's implement it. Let's do it.